Every circle is circular, no more circular than any other circle. Every being, every human being, every cerebral spinal being has these 12 basic states of self-conscious awareness, which are representations of the fullness of the resources that are here within us. Whether we're in touch with them completely, that's our journey to open up those capacities to receive the abundance with less and less resistance. So we all are whole, but I certainly know that at any moment during the day, I may not be in conscious communion with that abundance. And that's how we're beginning this exploration of the Jupiter or sacral center, is to begin to discern and notice where we are in touch with the flow of abundance and how we receive it, how we open to it. So coded into the very structure of our embodiment, right here, right now, there are the 12 basic states of self-conscious awareness that are present. But they are present, let's say, in a preferential way. Some of them we enjoy and are even attached to. Some of them we are averse to, pull back away from. But they're all there, calling us back to a conscious communion with the richness, the depth, the wholeness of life. They're present here now in a partially contracted way, in a partially conscious way, in a partially balanced way. And so what are we doing in our practice? What we're doing in our practice is we are taking on the posture of openness. We're taking on the psychological stance of equanimity and profligate appreciation of all the states, gently touching each of them, gently communing with each of them, gently calling to each, and gently opening to each as we chant the 12-lettered mantra, circulating the mind, attention, and the energy prana through and around the spinal axis to begin to train every level of our embodiment to be more and more receptive of or to, whatever is the right preposition, the abundance, to more and more trust the guidance of that macrocosmic perspective, which by definition transcends my current horizon of awareness and thus my current capacity to discern, is this helping or not helping? It's an invitation to trust and to enter into the experience and the experiment of awakening. To flow with that, to flow, not to stop, not to get sidetracked, not to pull away, but to flow mantric sound by mantric sound through the 12. Now, as you're hearing this, the very fact that you're hearing this, one. Two, perhaps even having it make some sense to you, whether it makes sense cognitively or it just makes felt sense to you, is a symbol and a sign that you have already tasted the abundance, that you've already tasted the bliss current, that you've already known. In a sense, you've already consummated the contract. You just haven't remembered that you have. And not every part, I'll say it that way, not every part of your full embodiment has signed on the dotted line, so to speak. So we're here to cultivate and to strengthen our capacity to sustain that openness, to offer the least resistance to the guidance that is flowing breath by breath.